In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
Welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet's #1 D&D Let's Play podcast. I'm your host and DM, Alex. To my right, I have...
Dash is Thrakis.
Bentley is Riff.
Rhett is Zephyrus.
Gilbascori.
Milo is Bowl.
And last we left our adventurers, they had just finished a night of revelry down at the Spider's Tavern. Making their way home, Riff, the first to encounter a couple of Kenku on the bridge, hinting at someone being at the Chateau de Magnus. So, let the adventure begin. Perfect. All right, and so yeah, let's go ahead and just start this right away. Everyone else, you're like 20 minutes to a half hour behind Riff before you are going to find out kind of what's going on. But Riff, you quickly make your way towards the chateau.
Mm-hmm.
It's familiar. You've been here, a little bit. You come up to the house. It's lit in a few rooms. Mainly the downstairs is lit. And you notice a number of things right away. There's some amount of earth that's been moved next to the fountain, kind of off to the side of it. Looks like some digging has been done. The front door is ajar, and if you'd like to give me a perception check, you might notice perhaps other things.
Oh, coming out hot.
Or if you want to take your time to do a survival check to check for any tracks, you could also do that if you'd like.
I will do both of those. My perception is a 15.
15? Okay.
And my survival, 19.
19. Okay. Taking a quick look around, you don't notice anyone else in the vicinity. No one at least appears to be outside. Spending a little bit of time checking the pathways for tracks, though, you notice your own tracks, the tracks of your cohorts, but you also notice 3 sets of tracks that are different. Probably shorter in stature, the shorter feet, so you're not sure kind of who they are, but 3 distinct tracks appear to come into the area, but none leaving, at least through the main courtyard you're kind of in. What do you want to do?
Do the tracks look like they're going towards the house or towards the hole, or both?
Towards the house.
Towards the house?
Yep.
Gosh. That hole is rather intriguing. I have my checks ready. Oh, no! Under my arms. Brandish. Ready for attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stealthily enter the house. Try to become one with the shadows and creep in to see if I can hear him being like, "Oh man, there's a lot of cool shit in here," or whatever.
Yeah. And so on the facade, the front part of the house, there's the main door where one of the doors is ajar, and then there's 2 doors on the left and the right. One of them enters into the storeroom, the other one enters into the armory. So you've kind of got 3 places you can make your entry if you want to walk in from the front door. And I do have it up on Roll20 for the map, if anyone wants to jump on there.
You don't? Oh, now you do. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Yeah, probably... Let's go in through, like, the supply room so I can kind of, like, get in there, and then, like, I can kind of, like, come around the corner, maybe.
Absolutely.
Into that sort of main foyer rather than walk, like, right into it.
Yeah, give me a stealth check as you're doing this.
Oh, shit, bud. 24.
24, that's pretty darn stealthy.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
There we go.
The second I get in combat, all my rolls are going to be fucking like 5s or like shit.
We gotta shake out all those good rolls before I put some
that's what you're doing.
baddies up to you.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly. So yeah, you stealthily come into the storeroom here. It's dark in here. Nothing is lit up. Kind of straight ahead of you enters into the main hall. To the left will skirt around and take you to the hallways. You can even go upstairs if you get to the end of that hallway. But as far as anything that you hear, nothing right away makes any sound.
Okay, so I want to kind of like peek around the corner then to like the main part or whatever.
Okay.
Like the main entryway.
Yeah, so you kind of peek around into the main hall carefully, silently. There appears to be some lights in the little dining area there, and the main hall is lit up, but no sign of anyone to the left or right of you.
Huh. Okay. I'm wondering... I think I want to try to get upstairs because I know that, like, once I'm upstairs, I can kind of, like, look down.
On the library?
Yeah, there's, like, I can look down at the library. And that's where the action was last time. But then also, I know there's, like, a whole bunch of shit upstairs that, like, that just, I could run into them up there.
Yeah. There's the main hall. There's the balcony that goes, or the stairs that go up there. You also know that if you take the hallway straight in front of you, that'll curve off into a
that's
more
the one I want to
secluded
take.
stairway. Okay. So yeah, you go up there. You go to the second floor. Let's get you to the second floor. It has a door there. And when I do that, does that snap the camera for your guys' view?
Yeah, it pinged
Perfect.
and then it
Perfect.
brought it center.
Oh, I'm not even looking at that. I should probably look at that, huh? Can you send
so
the
you're-
link in the chat to that? Por favor. All right, so I am upstairs.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
see
you've got
now.
that upstairs. You're on the second floor. It should just snap you over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of up into the left on this hallway. That's the rookery that goes upstairs.
Yeah.
Straight ahead, you can get to the library.
I remember.
Down into the right, kind of goes into the bathrooms, the trophy room, dining room, and then on the far side is where all the bedrooms are.
Yep.
And the mage chamber as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like sort of walk around the hallways and walk around the hallways. Go over to like the library area first because I know that's like a pretty open area, and I feel as though, and I'm just gonna be quiet, sneaky, and paying attention to.
And so yeah, take a kind of a stealthy pace to this. You take your time, watch your corners, look to stay in the shadows as much as you can.
Mhm.
As you get over to the library and kind of start peeking down into it, give me a perception check.
Okay.
It's a new
No bad rolls.
space
No bad
to
rolls.
go.
Come on, Vegas. Oh, the trend continues. 18.
18. Kind of as you are looking down in the library, not downstairs in the library, but somewhere downstairs, you do hear talking. You hear at least two people talking to each other. But it's through some walls, and so it's muffled. You can't quite make out what they're saying. But it
Gotcha.
at least sounds like it's coming from downstairs.
All right, then I want to take basically. I'm going Groundhog's Day here, and I'm gonna jump down to like on top of like the bookshelves and very cat-like, and I want to try to move towards the audio.
Okay. So you can jump down pretty easily onto this first bookcase quietly still. You take a look around the library. Nothing appears to be in the library.
And I just follow towards the audio.
So yeah, you take a moment to try and really listen in. You meditate a little bit, try and get a sense where that noise
I
is coming
harness
from.
my breathing.
And it sounds like it's coming from just beyond this door here, just to the south. One of the hallways that leads into the main hall. Just past that, you know from being here is there's an office there. There's the vault that you guys have yet to enter, and then the armory that enters out into the main courtyard.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way towards the vault / armory area, simply just because I figure, either people want weapons or people want money, and maybe they know something about, this fucking place.
Yeah. So yeah, as you quietly come up to the door, you can definitely hear the two people talking just beyond the door. Sounds like they're talking Dwarvish. I don't know if you know that language or not, but they're right across the door. You can even see some kind of shadows moving underneath the frame of the door.
Could I can, if I were to lay down on the ground, could I see the feet moving and stuff? Is there enough of a space?
You can get your head down there and take a look at kind of just trying to get as much vision as you can underneath the door. And it does appear to be just in front of the door is one set of boots, and then against the door to the vault is another one kind of kneeling down. Looks like they're working some tool on the lock.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the conversation seems frustrated.
Okay.
So
the one that's kneeling down, or sorry, the one that's the one who's guarding the door, essentially, because I can see its boots. I'm gonna use my silent speech, and I'm gonna get inside of its head, and I'm gonna try to be really scary, be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing in this house? Leave here at once, or fear the wrath of my chucks." And then I stand up and I'm in case the door opens.
Gotcha. Yeah. Give me an intimidation check.
Yes. Oh boy. Well, the streak had to end sometime. 10.
They recognize that something is talking in their head.
And here's my voice crack.
You can't see much from where you are, especially if you stand back up, you can't see their feet move at all. You hear them speak some Dwarvish to the other dwarf, and they begin kind of pacing around. And I can from door to door.
Okay. I'm gonna say again. I was like, "This isn't your place. You must leave here. Leave peacefully, and you shall not be harmed. Oh, but if you incite the wrath of my chucks, oh, bud, you're going to get it."
Moment kind of passes. You hear them speak Dwarvish to the other one. You do pick up that they say chucks.
It doesn't.
Yeah, there's no Dwarvish translation for chucks.
Chucks.
Apply.
But doesn't appear to be scared of this kind of intimidation threat from the house. Appears they're still going about their business.
Okay. Well, with comprehend languages, can I mean any spoken language that you hear? You may also understand any written, but I can't talk it. Right? I can just understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't talk back to them in Dwarvish.
Right. You would just be able to understand them.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, that's still helpful, so I'm going to cast comprehend languages.
Okay. Is there a verbal component to that?
Oh, yeah. Good call, huh?
Because you're just kind of right outside the door. If you're still being very stealthy.
Yeah.
If you want to try and do it right next to there, then I need a stealth check.
Oh, gosh. All right. Yeah. Whisper check. Here we go. Come on, Vegas. I'm doing my ret roll right here. Just shaking them for a long time.
You got to blow on it and go.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Kind of as you're casting the spell, one of the dwarves sneezes, and they don't hear you at all with their one that they rolled on the perception check.
Yes.
So yeah, you have comprehend languages. You wait a bit, kind of to listen in on their conversation. And it sounds like one of them's in charge, and the other one is not. The one kind of picking the lock is just kind of getting the short end of the stick for all this. They're having trouble with it. But you hear them kind of bickering back and forth. It's like, I don't know, man. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm hearing voices or something. You heard the stories about this place, right? It's all cursed and full of ghosts. We got to get this over with quick. He's like, yeah, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
If I were to roll like a history, were there any dwarves at the Coliseum?
I mean, there was dwarves,
but we didn't battle any, right? So this
okay. No, I don't think there were any dwarves that battled.
Well,
like
now that I hear that they're somewhat scared.
Willem just invited his friends over.
That they're somewhat scared of like Ghost House. I'm going to immediately, like I'm reading their mind. I'm going to go, yes, the house is haunted, and if you do not leave right now, you will have the one last chance or fury of my chucks.
This sounds very threatening.
Yeah, the one that you've been talking to, says, yeah, I just heard it again in Dwarvish still that you can hear. Ghost, he says this in common. Ghost, if you're out there, we don't want any trouble. We just need to grab a few things. Okay?
And then, now that it speaks common, Riff gets excited and actually yells out, well, you got trouble, pal. Ah, crap.
What was that? And you hear a sword getting pulled out.
All right.
Fight two of them.
Are you gonna make any reaction to this?
Well, chucks are spinning.
Sure, yeah. Classic.
And classic.
Goes without saying.
Yeah, chucks are spinning.
It's just your idle animation.
Yeah,
just like how Duroc never had to say that his sword was drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I specifically say that they are. I don't know. I'm gonna prepare like if the door opens an attack, but
okay.
Other than that, like I'm not gonna kick in the door. I'm gonna let them make the first move.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of hear they seem to hear something. One grabs a sword. The other one's still going after the lock. He says, "Oh, I almost got it. Hold on." The main one goes off a few feet. You hear them make a couple of steps, and then you hear them yell out in Dwarvish, "Drondor, get up here!" Like he's really trying to project his voice. Like whoever Drondor is, they're kind of far away.
Fart sandwich.
How's the rest of the gang? Are we getting?
Yeah, where's my gang?
Yeah. I would say it is a good point to kind of bring you guys all into the bridge, which is where Riff kind of met the kobolds. As you guys are, casually making your way back home along the dirt path, the bridge is up ahead, and you see two small figures. One Kenku that's lying on the ground, and the other Kenku who's just kind of sat down and has their back up against the bridge, just kind of holding a wound that they have.
Oh, these guys again, Wolf.
Watch out. These rather filthy beasts, y'all. Mind your step. They carry diseases and nasty pests.
I believe one of them is injured. You there. What ails you?
And you hear it speak up in Riff's voice and say, robbers in the house.
Robbers in our house?
Robbers in the house.
We must go. I smell bloodshed in my future.
This is a rather helpful Kenku. Perhaps somebody should render aid to it so as to not allow it to spread its diseases while we rush onward towards the house.
I'm going to take off sprinting towards the house.
Can I do a quick medicine check on it?
I will follow Wolf. Yeah, I never thought Zephyrus would do that, but he is.
Your house is being robbed.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Good place.
Ball, what are you wanting to do?
With Wolf.
With Wolf, okay. So Score, yeah, you take a look at the wound. Give me a medicine check.
Okay. 10.
10. So what you need to stabilize. You've got some wrappings that you can apply to the wound. You let the Kenku know to keep pressure on it.
And then I kind of scurry off after my crew.
Yeah. So you kind of lag behind a little bit, but not too much. So you guys.
And I say, remember this, not the other thing I did.
Remember.
You guys see the same kind of scene. There is some sort of movement to the earth next to the fountain. The front door is ajar. The side door to the left is a little ajar. There's lights on the first floor, but not many on the second floor. What do you guys want to do?
Is the hole out front the same hole that we dug, or has it been dug more?
No, it looks like it's a lot bigger. And you can notice kind of as you're taking a look at it, there's a shovel that's been kind of cast aside in the bushes. Not cast aside, just like it was left there for whoever was digging this hole.
I say in Druidic, similar to when we left. So are you ready to share your secrets now? And I want to kind of scan the hole and get an idea of if they found anything or what they were looking for, that kind of a thing.
Yeah. You take a little bit of time to take a look at the hole specifically and the fountain. Looks like the hole was dug kind of right at an angle to try and get underneath the fountain. And what they did is they found some worked stone underneath there. So underneath this fountain, it sits on top of some large piece of constructed stone. What that is, you're not sure, but it does look like that descends a little deeper than what the fountain base normally should. Looking at the fountain itself, you notice that some of the odd plants that were growing on there, some of the vines in the moonlight have opened up these white little flowers, just like dozens and dozens of them as it kind of curls up onto the figure at the top of the statue.
What's the figure at the top of the, what?
It's pretty well covered in vines at this point. You know it's some sort of humanoid figure, but you're not quite sure, exactly what it is. If it's some sort of deity or if it's just decorative or supposed to be someone specific, you're not sure.
Okay. Well, Score is content with looking at this later. I think we've got some robbers to deal with, friends.
Right. And yeah, Zephyrus and Wolf.
I would. We're in the mansion right now, correct?
You're outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few ways to enter it. You let me know what you want to do.
Front door.
I'm feeling front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna just come in and kick the front door open.
All right.
I'm gonna, brandish my great axe, and I'm gonna say, "Intruders, I offer you this one reprieve, and only one. Leave, or accept the punishment that I will bring upon you, me and my god Cord."
Give me an intimidation check. With that, I want it at disadvantage just because you're not doing it directly at anyone.
Yeah, I'm screaming it.
Yeah.
While he does that, I pull down my mask and pull out my machete. I want to ready it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I throw out my shield.
That's a 7.
7? Yeah, it rings out into the halls. Riff, you definitely hear this.
And I'll shout, guys down here! To the office by the library hallway.
To the office! I'm gonna enter a rage.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think this is a good time for initiative then.
All right.
We'll go around. So I'll get Wolf first, then Riff, then Zeph,
12.
Story, and Ball. 12.
You can always count on old
Riff.
Wolf there.
17.
17. That's what you got last time. Zephyrus.
15.
15. Score
10.
10. Bowl.
12.
Yeah, get those beats, boy. He just throws up.
I know. He does that sometimes.
Not on my keyboard.
It's crazy. I saw that post that he's like 3 months now. It's fucking crazy, like how big
Fast
he's
it goes.
gotten, just like us playing in quarantine.
Yeah, I know. I think that all the time.
And then you think, oh shit, where'd I put him down?
Like, oh crap! Did I leave him outside again?
Yeah,
Oh shit! He's rolling down the hill.
He's
He's getting that onesie all dirty.
Oh god, no, we have to change him again. It's ridiculous.
He only has the 2 outfits.
You haven't unlocked any other outfits for him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's been in quarantine. He hasn't been able to. He's already killed all the rats in the basement. Like,
Yeah.
Measuring his turns on that.
It's like Morrowind now. He's just mashing the jump button in the corner to get that sweet acrobatics boost.
yeah, that's his plan. He's like, I'll roll down this hill, then
Yeah.
work on my escape.
And that guy right there. First up, Riff. You are ready to go. You hear somebody scrambling for the door right in front of you.
Okay. Now that I feel much more confident because I know that guy's behind me and he's pissed. My buddy, Mr. Wolf, this is the action that he's been waiting for. I feel utmost confidence that I can, like, kick, with chucks, ready for attack, left hand out to sort of, like, turn the doorknob, and then I'm going to kick it in, and see if I can, like, whack the guy, just distract him a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, prepare an action to hit him if he opens up.
Yeah.
All right. Zeph, what do you want to do?
So yeah, I hear Rafirian shout down from the library, and I guess that's the direction I rush. I didn't expect to get off to such a good start and beat Wolf to the kickoff here, but yeah, I'm going as far down that hall as I can, I suppose.
All right. What's your speed?
I think it's just 30, but let me double check.
If it's 30, it gets you right there.
Oh Lord, this is what I get for having a dumb. Yeah, 30. Okay, cool.
So yeah, you kind of get to the entrance of that hallway. You look down the hall. Riff is there. Chuck's at the ready. You see kind of the door handle in front of them turning to open.
Okay.
After that, everyone else that's in the main hall, as you're kind of coming up to the hallway there, you see a figure descend down the stairs, and it's this dark-haired, dark-skin-colored dwarf-looking fellow with some kind of reddish eyes that sees you all and just kind of freezes in place along the stairs. And that's at the very other side on the top balcony there. After that is Wolf.
Okay. So that character is. So that character is where?
The little tiny token on the right side of the stair balcony.
Yeah. It's on the very other side of the house from you. You're at the front door, and then up above the balcony, kind of where that genie was when you guys first showed up here.
Oh, okay, I
He's up on
see
that-
it. Yeah.
that
And
area.
then, okay. And do I see him?
Yeah, you do. And actually, it would be on the left-hand side because the other side, the stairs don't work because there's a big pit. So he's on the left there.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Okay, well then I guess I'm seeing red.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go "Rawr, intruder, and then I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna charge him.
All right. And what's your movement?
30 feet.
30 feet. So that gets you about halfway across the main hall floor, going towards that one there.
Okay.
Ball.
So since I've investigated this whole area before, would I know that this door to the right here connects to the armory and the room?
Yeah, you know it well enough to know that.
I did, yeah. Since I searched everything with my detect magic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Shane are gonna go through that door and get as far into the armory as we can.
All right, you're kind of just trying to flank whatever side that is.
And Shane has 40 feet of movement, so he's 20 feet in front of me.
All right, and as you kind of enter into this room, you do hear some other voices coming from one of these small rooms. That second small room, right there.
More people in the house.
I'll ask Shane to wait in front of that door, and yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. All right, it's the two in the center of the vault's turn. One's going to open the door and get hit with nunchucks. Maybe we'll find out. You see this dwarf, dark leather armor, open the door, weapon brandished.
Oh, I hit him. Unless he's going to do something.
No, that's what I'm waiting for. Hit him.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, your action will trigger first.
Nunchucks, +5. So, fart. 14.
Fart. 14. Just misses.
Damn it.
Yeah, you go, and they just kind of duck out the side. It says, "Who are you?" And kind of hears your voice. It says, "You're not a ghost." And it's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Ha! I dodged them both.
Oh, very nice. 23 and 24.
Maybe.
8 for the first one and 4 for the second one as the sword slashes at you.
Oh no, these guys are stronger than me.
And he's right there, and
it was 8 and what?
Sees you there. Hears, well, do they hear anything? Yeah. Here's a little commotion. Is going to, he's going to try and push past you. If you want to let him, that's fine. Otherwise, I need a athletics or acrobatics contest versus them.
Oh, acrobatics for sure, bud.
I figured as much.
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Yeah,
Nice.
that's probably going to do it then. Yeah, they were pretty good. They got a 21. As they try and push past you, you just make sure that you are in their way and they cannot move. The other one,
I brandish my chucks and I say, "You want to know who I am? I'm Referian Night Meadow, Shadow Monk, Ghostwise Halflead, and of the Silver Sock." Oh God, I'm losing blood. Of the age. Oh God, that sword was so big.
The other one you see darts past them into the office, opens up the side door, sees you, and is then going to make a dash for the library. And they get into the library, and I say you would be able to see him get at least that far. And they see Zeph as well coming in. They see, look you in the eye, Zeph, and it's just they make a turn to the library and leave. Also, Zeph, a quick note: the one that you see is the cohort of the gambler, the
I knew
person
it.
that did the bets earlier. This is Board. If you remember, Bard and Board were the ones that did the gambling. This is their associate.
Talked myself up too much.
Yeah. Scory, you're up.
Oh boy. Do I notice that the person on the balcony making any sort of progress towards Wolf, or is it just Wolf aggressing towards that person?
Their intent seems kind of unsure at this point. They kind of stopped midway down the staircase as they saw everyone. They didn't think there was, going to be anyone down here, and they were looking a little frazzled because of it.
Yeah, I feel like Wolf can handle himself pretty well, so I'm going to follow Zephyr. He seems a little more soft.
Okay. Yeah, and you can get up right behind him there.
Yeah. So, was that enough distance that it takes my action as well, or do I have more?
Yeah, that would be your action to get all the way up there.
Okay.
It's I think about 60 feet to the front of that part.
Aim. Just running. But that's what I do.
That's the problem with the giant house.
Yeah, and I say, what's going on? Because I see Riff down at the other end.
And you see, Riff is engaged with some enemy that's just beyond the door.
And does Zephyr have some sort of face of knowing that I see?
And I would say, kind of as you're doing this, you see that moment, kind of as they meet eyes, and you see the other one go into the library as well.
Okay, I say, what's going on? Who is that?
Mr. Telbrun, that there is an associate I have met there at the Coliseum. His name is Mr. Boyd, and he is a gambling man. He helped me secure my bet on y'all down there.
Did you give him permission to be here?
I absolutely didn't. Well, shit, I do give out that permission rather candidly now, don't I? But I do not recall giving him permission to be here, no.
Okay.
And even still, I would imagine that Master Willem would have let him in had their venturing inside not been of a clandestine nature.
Where is he, by the way?
I don't... What do I look like? His master? Okay, well, you got me on that one there, Mr. Telbrun. However, I do not hover over him like a mother hen. He's a grown man.
All right, Riff, you are up. As they're talking at the end of the hall.
All right, I'm bleeding, and I've never been cut this bad before this entire time on this adventure. I've never had my life halved in one blow.
Mommy.
Yeah.
You should try ghosting under doors sometime.
I'm gonna Chuck's attack him because blood red mad. And farts. 15?
15?
Yeah.
Hits.
Yes! All right.
Okay.
Okay, 3. So that's 6 points of my Chucks. And after I give my little speech and I kind of screw it up, I go, screw this. And then try to slice him across his face.
Okay.
With my blades. Yeah. Be like, ha ha ha, you'll be scarred forever and ugly if you're not dead. Oh, getting woozy.
Are you making a second attack?
Do I get 2?
Oh, you can do your martial arts.
Oh, that's right.
Well.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah.
I thought that's what you were saying. Is that was your second attack?
Oh, no.
Kick.
So yeah.
So the first one, nice gash across their face as
and then I'm gonna of course do a Jean-Claude Van Damme air splits kick.
Nice.
And that's what is it?
It's not a real move.
16.
16. You go to hit, and looks like the strike is definitely going to land. But as you kind of come in, they take their sword and just kind of maneuver your leg against and parry your attack.
Oh, that son of a bitch!
Causing it to miss.
Oh,
looks like they're.
I land and I over rotate. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah. So you're standing toe to toe with this dwarf now.
Hey, Rhett, thanks for unmuting your mic just to say that's not a real move.
You're welcome.
Oh, dude.
All about those one-liners, baby.
Zephyrus, you're up next.
Okay. And so Mr. Board went back into the library?
Yes.
Is there a way?
Okay.
I don't think I can, but is there a way I can give him guidance before he runs away from me?
Not unless, say, he delays his turn until yours.
Am I able to forego my next turn?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry. So I am going to go ahead and go into the library and see if I can't see Master Board.
You can make it into the library, but it doesn't appear that they're there. There are these massive bookcases everywhere. It's tough to, get an eye line to every part of the library. But I would say in this large space, you do hear someone running north.
Okay.
Which is where the stairs are.
I would like to run north as well, while also, since I am aware of who it is, I'd like to say, Master Board, there's no need for this to come to violence. You surrender now, and I will make sure no harm comes to you. There is no reason blood must be spilt now.
Don't hear anything in response.
And then, yeah, I'll just end my turn by basically just running as far as I can, following the footsteps. I guess doing a dash or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so you can get up here and get a good look on if anything's going on. It is the one on the stairs turn. It sees you, Wolf, kind of coming up and charging at him. And you see it just kind of like crouch down a little bit and just flex every muscle it has, and then you see it grow to about 6 feet tall. It was probably about 3 feet tall, and this thing has now grown about 3 feet.
You're almost my size now.
He's almost your size now, and he's
almost
going to
fair.
Jump down here and just kind of start charging towards you. They have a war pick in one hand and a javelin in the other.
Nice.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way up to him, and I'm going to swing my giant axe.
All right. As you're kind of getting up to them, they've prepared to attack you as you're doing that. So they're going to go ahead and try and hit you with their war pick first. 23 to hit.
Yes.
As it kind of just, the pick end just gets it, just stabs into you, dealing 14 damage.
So I take 7.
7, yep.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Cool. Then I'm going to attack. I'm just gonna do a regular attack. No reckless or anything like that.
Okay.
12.
12 is gonna miss.
Okay.
But you're toe to toe with this.
Nice.
Durger now. And as you get up to it, you notice that it's a Durger. It's kind of like a underdark dwarf. You have faced these before. Ball.
I'm gonna go up to that door that I heard something in.
Yeah.
Open it.
You open the door, and inside you see tied up a Willem and a Strix.
Oh, there you are, Willem. And I'm gonna go ahead and start untying him.
All right. Yeah, you go in there, and yeah, easily enough. You've got some sort of blade on you, and you can untie them easily enough. And they say, "Oh, thank you. There's dwarves in here. They're I don't know what they're after, but you got to get them."
Yo, I think we're narrowing them down. Chain, keep going. Start to head to the door to the office.
I assume he can open doors. Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. All right. And he gets right behind the other dwarf. That takes his full 2 movements to do so. But is flanking now with you, Riff.
Ooh.
Action. Anything for a bonus action, Ball?
No, it takes my bonus action to make chain dash.
To chain dash. Okay. All right. Not noticing the metal thing behind him is going to go after you. This other dwarf in front of you, Riff, is going to make 2 attacks again.
Deflect attack from chain.
What's that?
Deflect attack.
Deflect attack.
Defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll.
All right. That's probably good because that's going to be an 8 to hit, not a 19. So yeah, the first one misses as chain kind of like bumps into them, causing their weight to shift, and just misses you completely as you duck out of the way. They're going to go in for a second attack. Is that going to still be a disadvantage, or is it just the one attack?
Good question.
Defender poses disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender.
Okay. Is that just a feature it has, or is it costed its reaction?
It costs its reaction.
Okay, so then there we go. So, yeah, the other one is just a normal attack, and that's going to be 21 to hit.
Farts!
Yeah. As it deals 5 damage as it slashes into you. So your robes are getting, tattered up a bit and soaked in a little bit of blood.
Yes, they are.
And it kind of spins around and sees this. It's like, what the hell is this? Lord. Zephyrus, you hear the steps coming up, and you see kind of just past the bookshelves over here that other dwarf is just making a dash for the to the stairs up top, and so they're going to kind of dash around this way. You can kind of see them at that angle there. But yeah, looks like they're running. Scory, you're up.
Yeah. I see Riff at the end of the hall, and I see a crimson liquid flowing into his or her or their clothes, and I want to close my distance, and as soon as I am able, as soon as I'm close enough, I want to cast poison spray on the other person.
Poison spray. What's the range on poison spray?
Let's see here. Let's find out. There it is. No, it's only 10 feet.
10 feet? Yeah, you're still probably about 40 feet away from both of them.
Am I able to change that? Basically, I just want to get in range 2 attacks somehow.
Gotcha. So the closest you can get still with an action is going to be that 40 feet.
Okay.
So it'd be another action to try and get any closer.
Can I throw my machete at him?
Not very proficiently, no.
What about my javelin?
That would do a little better.
Okay, why don't I try that then? Is that dexterity?
Dexterity or strength, I think.
Because for some reason I have it in my inventory, but I don't have it in my.
Yeah,
I think a jav is strength, but
strength plus your proficiency modifier.
Okay,
is going to be the hit. Strength mod.
Well, that's a natural 1, so it doesn't matter too much.
Dead hit, nice.
Yeah, so yeah, you Riff. Just so you're right. A javelin just skewers into the wall, and just that shaking sound that it makes right next to you.
And I yell, "That was a warning."
To who? Watch out!
Yeah, the dwarf kind of peeks their head out as well and says to who in unison with you, Riff. Strix and Willem are up. They are going to move out and then try and get to the main hall. Move past you, Ball.
Sure.
Riff, you're up.
Oh, I'm blood red mad, and my monistic training, I'm really having to focus myself because I am hurting. And
yeah.
I'm
You're trying to see past the pain.
Yep. Become one with the shadows, and I flourish my chucks, and I'm gonna try to like swing around like and catch the guy right in the face. Give him a matching one.
Yeah, and you have advantage because ball or chain is on the other side, giving you an advantage.
Ha ha ha! Non-natural 20. Or no.
Ooh.
Even better. Fucking 22.
22?
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
Sweet. And 1d6 plus 3. Okay, great. So I do 8 points of damage, and I want to like do I see the thing, it javelin right next to me, and so I do like a little spin move, and as I spin around, I bring my chucks out to like slash his face. Hopefully get it stuck in his stupid eye. That probably won't happen.
Yeah. This guy's face is getting just mutilated. Nicks and cuts and blood coming down, and they're breathing heavy. They're upset that this job is going so poorly.
Yeah, I told you shouldn't have robbed the mansion.
Zephyrus, you're up.
Okay. So am I mistaken in thinking that those stairs to the north of me both Is that two sides?
Yeah, like there are two stairs that kind of come up and meet in the center on the second floor above.
Okay.
And then you can also see the second floor above you. It's kind of the open air above you.
Oh. That might change things. I don't think I can. How high is it to the mezzanine level?
It's like 10, 15 feet.
Oh, that's not.
I would say probably on 15 feet. It's a library. The ceilings are a little high.
So could I theoretically maybe use my mingle with the wind ability to levitate up to the mezzanine level?
Yeah.
And
you kind of you take a couple of steps and jump up, and then you raise up 20 feet with levitate, and then kind of keep going.
Yeah, and I'd love to sort of land right by the right there.
Yeah. I know what you're wanting to do with this. Okay, you kind of you jump up and start kind of turn into this little wisps of air come around you and start guiding you up to the second floor as you kind of slowly pass over, and you kind of let it go right at the head of the stairs.
Now, can I be planted on the ground and still have the levitate active? Because it's good for 10 minutes.
It's one or the other, basically. Because with levitate, you would just keep going unless you can grab onto something to hold yourself. If you wanted to hold on to the railing, you could be right over there and keep yourself stable next to the edge of the.
I kind of see that going poorly. I'm just gonna drop. I'm just gonna go back to my feet.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, you go and land on the very top of the staircase, and yeah, on Board's turn, they will be seeing you. But I think we're gonna go ahead and get to that next time. We're gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. I've been your DM Alex, and to my right I have
Dash is Thrakus.
Bentley is Riff.
Rhett is Zephyrus.
Caleb is Gory.
Milo is Bull.
Thank you guys. Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.